Close your eyes and picture a vast mountain lake, calm/silent, reflecting the stars above like a mirror. Now, open your eyes and look at Lake Guatavita in Colombia. It's a place both beautiful and unsettling. Legends say it is sacred, a doorway to another world, a place where ancient kings offered treasures of gold to the gods, casting them into the water until the lake floor shimmered with riches. But the true mystery came centuries later, when entire expeditions dove into its depths and found nothing. Divers searched for the treasure, explorers drained parts of the lake, and yet, when the mud settled, the lake revealed only silence. No golden idols, no offerings, just still water as if it had swallowed every secret into another world. Some locals believe the lake is alive, that it takes what is given but hides it beyond our reach. Others whisper that the lake is not a lake at all, but a gateway, a reflection of something greater, and that those treasures were never lost but carried away into another realm. Would you dare to step up to its edge and peer into its depths? What do you see? Perhaps the rippling of the water, the dancing of the sunlight on the surface, the dark, mysterious depths that seem to call to you, beckoning you closer. What secrets does it hold? What mysteries lie beneath the surface? As you stand there, a sense of awe and wonder fills you. The lake seems to be alive, breathing, pulsing with an energy that is both powerful and serene. You can feel its presence all around you, enveloping you like a blanket. It's a feeling that is hard to describe, something ancient and primal, yet also peaceful and calming. You feel a connection to something bigger than yourself, something that has been here long before you and will be here long after you are gone. And then you hear a splash, a ripple, a sound that breaks the silence of the water. You turn your head to look for the source of the noise, but there is nothing there. Was it a fish, a bird that has fallen into the lake, or something else entirely? You shake your head, trying to dismiss the sound as just a trick of your imagination, but the feeling of unease remains. You can't help but wonder, are you alone here? Or is there something else in the lake watching you, waiting for you to take the next step? The sun begins to set, casting long shadows across the water. The sky turns a fiery red, orange, and purple as the day comes to an end. You stand mesmerized by the beauty of it all, the colors, the shapes, the mystery. And in that moment, you know you will never forget this place. The lake has a hold on you now, and you are its captive. You find yourself drawn to the edge of the lake. The water is dark and deep here, and you can't see what lies beneath the surface. You peer into the darkness, trying to make out shapes and shadows, but all you see is black. The air grows colder, and a mist begins to rise from the water. You shiver, pulling your jacket tighter around you. You should leave, but you find yourself rooted to the spot, unable to move. The mist is getting thicker now, and you can barely see a few feet in front of you. You take a step back, then another. But it's too late. You have taken the first step into the unknown, and there is no turning back now. You are trapped in the lake's embrace. When I look up at the night sky, I see more than just stars. I see stories. Stories of cosmic cliffs falling into glowing seas, of fiery serpents and wandering souls. Stories that are older than humanity, vaster than our world. In 2017, the night sky had a new story to tell. Far above, astronomers noticed something drifting past our sun. At first it looked like a comet, but it wasn't. Its path was too strange, its speed too fast, shaped like a cigar, long and smooth, unlike anything nature usually makes. They named it Oumuamua, the Wanderer. It came from outside our solar system, the first interstellar visitor we had ever seen. But here's the mystery. It didn't behave like a rock or a piece of ice. As it passed Earth, it seemed to accelerate, as if something invisible was pushing it. Some scientists suggested it might be a fragment of an alien craft, a probe, a messenger from another star. Others dismissed it as unusual but natural. But the truth is, no one knows. Oumuamua came, it passed, and it was gone. Too fast to follow, too far now to reach. Out it drifted into the outer darkness, back towards the cold, silent stars it had climbed out of. There are more than 100 billion Earth-like planets out there. Just on the surface of one of them, there could be life. Imagine for a moment a world like ours, but slightly different. The sun shines a little brighter. The trees have leaves of gold. The mountains are taller, the rivers deeper, the sky a different shade of blue. And on that world there are people like us, looking up at their sky, watching the stars. And then one day, they see something new, a bright point of light moving strangely through their sky. A silent traveler from afar, carrying with it the secrets of a far-off world. Maybe it's a lost spacecraft, a drifting probe. Maybe it's a message, a greeting, a sign that we are not alone. Maybe it's a warning. Whatever it is, it's too far to understand, too distant to decipher. All we can do is watch it drift away into the darkness, taking its secrets with it. Some say the universe is vast and empty, but I don't believe them. Every point of light up there is a story. Every flicker is a secret. And maybe, just maybe, we are not alone. This is our digital channel. Our stories are shared by a worldwide community of artists and storytellers. This is our digital channel. Now imagine walking into a cave deep in the Himalayas, where the world feels untouched by time. Inside, your torch flickers against walls of black stone. But here's what's strange. When you speak, the cave answers, not with your echo, but with something else. Voices, whispers, that do not match your words. Explorers who have ventured here say the cave hums with sounds, low, resonant tones like chanting. Others swear they hear languages unknown, words that rise and fall like ancient prayers. Some scientists claim it is natural acoustics, stone shaping sound in unusual ways. But locals believe otherwise. They say the cave is alive, a place where the earth itself breathes, where memories of the past are stored in sound. As you sit in its darkness, you hear the echoes building, circling, until you are not sure which voice is yours and which belongs to the stone. It is both haunting and strangely soothing, as if the cave wants you to listen. Forever. This is a story about a cave in the Himalayas. I tracked down with a group of explorers. Some were scientists, some spiritual seekers, all of them intrigued by the cave's strange acoustics. The cave is in a remote part of the Himalayas. To get there, we had to walk for hours through snow-covered paths, cross frozen streams, and climb up steep rocky slopes. The cave opening was like the mouth of a dragon, dark and foreboding. But we went in, our headlamps cutting through the gloom. Inside, the air was still and cold. The walls were rough and uneven, the ceiling hung low. And then we heard it, a deep humming sound. It seemed to come from the walls themselves. At first, we couldn't figure out what it was. Was it the wind, trick of the acoustics, or something else? Then we realized it was the cave's way of responding to our presence. It was alive. The deeper we went into the cave, the louder the sound became. It was all around us, enveloping us in its embrace. It was a sound that seemed to have been created just for us. A sound that seemed to want to become one with us. We stood there for a long time, listening to the sound, feeling the vibrations in our bones. Some of the explorers closed their eyes, swaying to the rhythm of the cave. Others sat down, their backs against the cold, hard walls. I felt a strange sense of calm wash over me. It was as if the cave was trying to tell me something, trying to show me something. But what? We eventually came across a pool of water in the cave, its surface reflecting the light from our headlamps. The water was still and serene, like a mirror reflecting the darkness above. The sound reached a crescendo here, a harmonious blend of nature's music. It was beautiful. We sat by the pool for a while, mesmerized by the sound, the darkness, the stillness, and then we left. As we walked out of the cave, the sound followed us, fading into the distance until it was nothing but a whisper. The sunlight felt warm on our faces, the birdsong sweet in our ears. We looked back at the cave, its mouth now a dark slit in the rock face. The cave had given us so much, shown us so much, and yet it had revealed so little of itself. It remained an enigma, a mystery, a silent scream in the heart of the Himalayas.